Hello friends, this is a different kind of live video than I normally do, but I got punted. I know that's not the word you use anymore, but I don't know what the new word is. I got punted from the live that I was just running, so I'm going to have to do the intro over again. This is your friendly neighborhood Reza, and I hope you can see me. I don't know what's going on today. Something's up with Facebook. Anyway, you may be watching this on my YouTube channel, in which case, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Today, I hope will be an especially fun video because I have a story time planned for the day. Anyway, I'm going to look through this box, and okay, I think we're on day 9 today. Here we go. Here's day 9. So I'm going to put the box away, and we're going to look at the box again tomorrow. All right. So if you were watching before I was kicked off or whatever, again, we are doing day 9, but I also have a really cool demo planned. So let me go ahead and get this opened. Facebook. I don't know what to say about Facebook. There's always something, isn't there? Anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, hi again. I'm always talking about these adorable little bags and the packaging that Beautometry does in their Countdown to Halloween box. It is always stellar. It is always impressive, and it really makes you feel cared for. Like, they really did put a lot of effort into this box. So today, oh, okay. I know what I'm thinking these are, and they're not that. So, Countdown to Halloween 2022 Halloween Spice Soaking Putty. Oh my goodness. I need directions. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it says mani-pedi bath truffle. This is so interesting. I don't actually have a bathtub, so I wonder if I should. I think I'm going to do my little demo that I had planned, and then I'm going to come on to the video that I post to YouTube and kind of demo this, because I don't actually have any water in the room I'm in. This is so cool. Cocoa butter, shea butter, these are all great things, and I don't see anything I'm allergic to, so I can actually use this. And I'm not going to lie, I have skin problems, so I can really handle, a soak like this. Okay, so stay tuned for this, but now we're going to do a really fun demo. So I don't know if you've heard of Sugar Bubbles plates. Beautometry does carry them, and they're great little plates. There's always kind of designs that you never really think of that would be on a stamping plate, and Sugar Bubbles gets all the good stuff. So I'm going to do a little demo for those of you who think reverse stamping is pretty fun or pretty cool, but you don't want to do a whole thing. So I'm going to show you what I'm up to, and we're not going to reverse stamp the whole thing, and it's going to look awesome. So here is the base nail that I have. Hello, anybody who's watching. I hope somebody's watching. Okay. I'm going to use Hit the Bottles Black, and I'm going to do the thing that I normally do for fine lines, which is that, and I'm choosing this design here, this Hello Kitty. And this is plate SB035, and I don't know whether it's currently in stock, but Beautometry, I bought this from Beautometry, so I'm pretty sure. All right, so one thing that I do with these, like I said, with the little fine lines, is I do give it a full second soak so that it kind of sinks into those lines. Act fast still. Here we go. So I'm not super happy with this pickup, but I will try scraping it a different way, and we'll see what happens. I'm just going to wipe this off of my lint roller now. And I'm going to try a different I'm going to try a different, what's the word? I'm looking for a word. Stamper. I'll try a different stamper. All right. This one is kind of similar to the one Beautometry sells, so I'm picking this one. And one thing about the Sugar Bubbles plates is that if you don't use lint-free cotton to clean them, sometimes you may use your lint roller to clean up anything that sticks. But nothing stuck this time. It cleaned it smooth. All right, so I'm going to try this. No, I don't think it'll look good with the purple. Anyway, I'm still going to give it a little soak. All right, and I'm going to use a different scraper because that can be the source of the problem sometimes if you don't get a great pickup. So I'm going to be done with that, I think. Well, no, let me give it third time's a charm, right? And you are always thanking me for keeping my mistakes and my failures in my videos, so hopefully you feel this way today. All right. Do I try another stamper? I don't know. I'm just going to use this one. But I am going to use a different stamping polish just because. So how is everybody today? Okay, let's try 2 scrapes. Oh, look at that. Come on. Please focus for me. Got a better pickup. So now what I'm going to do is use my Scotch tape to remove any of the lines I don't want. And I will start my story time. If you have ever seen Watcher in the Woods, the original one with Bette Davis and the actress from Ice Castles, the one who's a real figure skater, like pro figure skater, she has long blonde hair. Anyway, so I used to love that movie, even when I was very, very little. We're talking like 1st grade or 2nd grade. I'm going to use Sally Hansen to cover up my reverse stamp today. I'm just going to very lightly coat. I don't want to overlap any lines. And there we go. And we're going to kind of let that dry while I tell you a story. So, by the way, the stamping polish that I used here is available at Beautometry, and it is Be a Purple Kiss. That is an adorable stamping polish name. I love that. All right. So, Watcher in the Woods. It has come to my attention that they did a remake. Tell me in the comments below if you've seen them both, which you prefer. But I have to see Angelica Houston in that particular role as like the character Bette Davis was, the scary old woman. Anyway, so Watcher in the Woods is about a fake ritual that goes wrong. And the girl at the center of a circle gets sent somewhere else, right? Well, at the end of it, there's this huge conflict, and they form a circle, and they say magical words, and blah, 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 blah. And I love this movie so much that I went directly to 1st or 2nd grade recess and instructed all of my friends to let's act out the ritual. And we did it. We formed a circle, and we said words, and I got sent to the principal's office for starting a cult. And that probably could have been told better, but that is my story time. That I was sent to the principal's office for starting a cult. Let me know in the book, you know, if you've done anything that ridiculous before. It was only the beginning, because I was undiagnosed ADHD throughout school. It was the only beginning of my school problems, but at least I got straight A's. So we're going to wait just for this one, and then we're going to start coloring it in. And I'm going to spill the beans here. The easy part about this is we're going to only color in, because we're working on a white nail, we're only going to color in the pumpkin and either the bow or the little stem she has out of the top of her head. Whoops. This is really not liking to focus on this stuff. Anyway, so we've got our little Hello Kitty lantern drying right there. And I guess, I'm going to kind of feel one of these. So this was day 9. I don't want to waste it though. They are so there's a thing about Saint Agatha, if you're familiar with hagiography or the study of saints, where the actual her saintly representation, I believe, is the bust, or at least one of them. That's your useless fact from Reza today. Hey, I see we have a second joiner. How you doing? Really happy to have you. So day 9 opening was this little kind of a soak, and I'm going to try that out later today and include it in the YouTube video that I release. But for today's demo, we're using a sugar bubbles plate. I don't know that I've done that before on the Countdown to Halloween videos, but I wanted to point out kind of how you can do some really easy stuff for reverse stamping. You don't have to just color the whole thing in. And if you see what I'm doing, I know I've talked to you about this before, but I'm resting my pinky against my thumb here. Hey, Tammy, how you doing? Happy to see you. So I'm resting my pinky here. I have an intermittent tremor, but you don't have to have an intermittent tremor to kind of utilize this technique. And as you can see, I'm holding onto the actual stamper as I paint. And instead of putting the paint on a palette for it to kind of dry out, I'm just taking it directly from the wand onto the brush. I'm dipping my brush onto the wand. So I'm just trying very carefully to see that I color in the whole space. And that's where the clear stamper really comes in clutch. So if you hear Gozer, he's got the zoomies. I know he hasn't really blessed us with his presence recently, but Gozer is here, and he is zooming around my workroom. So if you hear him, he says hi. All right, so really this is kind of the part of the reverse stamp where I turn it over to make sure that I've gotten all of the little crevices and nooks and crannies of that pumpkin colored in. And it looks like it to me. So now what I'm going to do is color in the little green top knot, which is a stem, I assume, a pumpkin stem. And when you're reverse stamping and you're using these little brushes, remember that after I know you're going to just say I'm like a broken record. After you clean with acetone, though, you want to wipe it off in water so that the acetone doesn't just passively eat at your good fine nail art brushes. Because, I mean, this one's like a mermaid one. You can't just get that at the corner store. You want to take care of your brushes. So now you may remember from earlier videos that I opened this as part of the Advent. This is Bee and Orange from Bee Loves Plates. I'm loving the Bee Loves Plates stamping plates and polish available at Beautometry now. If that sounds like a commercial, but really I just like stuff. All right, and then Be a Kiwi is from last year's Countdown to Halloween box. And I'm just going to grab the, okay, so when you get this kind of thing happening, you probably already know this, but close it back up, push down as you open, and then twist off. And you should get that little wand back onto the cap. All right, so I'm gonna turn this And I'm gonna just lightly paint that green stem on. You see? And I'm still looking to see if that pumpkin's okay, and I think it is. And that is literally all I'm going to color in for this look. And let me know, I mean, I know I did a story time earlier in the video and it was very brief, but I grew up next to a graveyard and our house was definitely visited by spirits from time to time. And I can tell you some of those stories in my videos if you want to hear them. All right, so we're done with this. It's been drying for, gosh, not long at all because I'm impatient because I'm doing a live. I guess while I'm waiting for this to dry a little bit better, I'm going to show you some of the other images on this Hello Kitty plate. They've got her bow. I really like the Sanrio character Peckle, a duck that they retired. This is a gremlin Hello Kitty. I don't remember this one. We have an octopus Hello Kitty too. This is craziness. This is awesome. Anyway, SB035. All right, and now I'm going to kind of complete the look. We have our pre-applied white polish because Hello Kitty is a white cat. So this is our cheat because we're working on a white nail. So I'm going to grab my sticky base coat from Nevermind. It's clingy sticky base coat. And I usually wait about 30 seconds after the sticky base coat is applied. If you have, oh my goodness, this is going down very, very thickly, and I don't know why. I'm going to try to use the brush to pull that off, the excess off, so that it will actually dry. Alrighty. So, what can I tell you for 30 seconds? I already told you my St. Agatha fact, which was the big thing that dropped out of my mouth without... I can't control my trivia. Like, I drop trivia into everything. I don't mean to, but I do it. So probably it'll stick. And I'm going to start by kind of positioning her at the bottom so that I have the straight line, and then moving her up to the center. I'm not going to push too hard because there was a lot of sticky base coat and she can probably slip. But look at what we did. Almost no time on that reverse stamp, and we have a cute little look. So this is a very valuable to me little time-saving bit. If you want to do some reverse stamping on a nail and you just don't have time. I'm going to use the hairspray trick because I don't want it to smear, and even sometimes even smear-proof top coat doesn't always work. So I'm holding it back, just lightly spraying it, and then I'm going to let that dry for a little bit. I like to hold it back a little bit more when I do the hairspray trick. And just so you know what I'm using, it's an aerosol Tresemme travel one from Target. So that's what I use with the hairspray trick. And then we're going to wait just a few more seconds. Let's see what else I can tell you. The polish that I used for this base, this white with a little bit of sparkles in there, is actually a Franken polish, or something that I've created myself by combining two different white polishes. So it's really nothing in particular. And if you like my nail stands, they are just the small command strip hooks. And I like those a lot better than those flimsy magnetic ones. All right, I think we can probably go on with the top coat, and then I can thank you for joining me. And tomorrow we're going to be opening day 10. And then I've kept, postponing my 2 videos. Top coat's going to be Swift from Nevermind. I keep postponing my videos because I want to take notes for them, but I think one of them that has a new giveaway, I'm going to release just off the cuff. I'm not going to try to make any notes because I've been putting off for a whole week and a half, and I can't do that anymore. So I'm probably just going to come on and do an improv, like this is the video and this is the giveaway. And that is our Hello Kitty video for today. I hope you enjoyed this particular little quick hint, quick tip, top tip, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. You don't have to work too hard at reverse stamping to make something kind of stand out, because look how cute this is. And with that, I will say thank you. I'll remind you, please do like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out, especially those comments and the likes. So see you tomorrow, same time, 12 noon Central and 1 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. And I can't wait. I'll see you then. Bye-bye. All right, friends. So I have dissolved the putty in some hot water. I tried to leave enough in my lotus bowl for water displacement so that when I put my fingers in, it will not, what's the word, overflow. And here is how much I used. I used my X-Acto knife that I keep here at my nail station, just a little bit off. And it did kind of fizz like a bath bomb until look at all of that emollient. You can tell that that's emollients or lipids or whatever you want to call them. So I'm just going to stick my fingers in and show you. Okay, I made this water too hot. And I might have used a little bit too much. There's still some of it right here. But, I mean, I don't have a bathtub, as I mentioned earlier. This feels really good. It would feel even better if I didn't make it too hot. What you can't see is, hold on, I'm going to smell it because it smells so good. Oh my God. And you can smell, is there shea butter in this? Because it feels like it. Hold on. I put it out of my reach. Because I love the smell of, like, the natural smell of shea butter. Oh, yes. It's like the third ingredient. Yes, exactly. I love the smell of shea butter. And I don't know, maybe other people don't even smell it. I have a kind of a sensitive nose. It comes with sensory issues, so don't envy me. Anyway, this is so cool. I love this stuff. And I'm just, I don't have any directions, but oh my God. I wish you could feel how soft my fingertips feel right now. Oh my God. Okay, so I know that I did an unrelated demo today because I didn't know how to use these things, but they are among my favorite things so far in the Advent box. So I guess I will say toodaloo, cheerio. See you very soon, because I'm doing another video at noon on every day of October. So anyway, I'm going to let this soak a little bit better after I let it cool down, and probably do my right hand too, because I am starting a skin flare-up. I don't know if you can see, but anyway. So thank you so much. Again, don't forget to do all of the little actions, like, subscribe, whatever. If you do subscribe, click the bell so you get all the video notifications for my new videos. And I don't actually, this is just like an Easter egg, but I did use the Moyu London new Halloween plates last night while I couldn't sleep. And here is the manicure that I did. I hope you like it. I was really interested in this particular color palette. It doesn't look as cool and old-timey Victorian as I had set out when I started designing it, but the palette really makes me happy. So there's your Easter egg. I hope you're having an awesome day, and I will see you tomorrow.